I think we should be good. Hello and welcome to the podcast. Thank you for joining us on our very first episode. This is Country City, coming live and proud from you guys. This is our first episode. We're not really, too advanced with the stuff, so bear with us. But we're rocking and rolling. We're ready to talk about some stuff. See what's going on out there. There's a lot going on. Anyway, we'll figure it out as we go. I want to welcome as well our co-host here. This is Mr. Fast Eddie Walker.
What's up, everyone? Like Matt said, this is our first podcast, so just bear with us. We're going to be giving you a little bit of something different. It's going to be mostly us just talking shit, giving our perspective on this crazy thing we call life from a city perspective over here, and then what it's like for me growing up in Tennessee as a country boy, and then moving here to South Florida and trying to figure this shit out together.
Exactly.
Yeah, and like you said, we're growing. We're going to grow together. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Exactly.
So we're all going to grow together.
Me too.
It's going to be a hell of a time. So just sit back and enjoy this.
And if you guys stick around long enough, you might even see that actually happening. Us being a grower and not a shower.
Yeah.
If that's the way to say it.
Exactly.
We grow. Yeah. I said it right. We grow.
All right.
Anyway, so what we're thinking is, we're going to be trying to do this, once a week. We're going to be trying to film it on Sundays. If we can't get around to filming it Sundays, we'll try to do it during the week, Monday, Tuesday. We might have something come up. Just bear with us, but we're going to try our best to get one a week out there for you guys because, we know sometimes, life can get lonely, for everybody. And, it's always good to have a couple of friends to talk with and hang out with. And who knows, we might see out there in the real world, and we can hang out as well. We're always open to a bunch of stuff. We're friendly guys, and we're here for to make sure everything's good. But like I said, bear with us. This is our first episode, so we're going with it. We're trying to first get our our wings with us and try to see what's going on. But anyway, so let me ask you, Eddie, what's like one thing that like growing up in the country that like was the most different than you'd say like living here? Like, let's say the people, how were the people different? What was the most different you would think that people would be?
Yeah, I'm glad you zoned in on one thing, people, because just picking one thing by myself that's different, that would be unreal. There's so much is different here. It was crazy.
Right.
Like, I didn't know what an Uber was until a couple of years ago.
Right, I didn't even know how to spell Uber until yesterday.
You still don't.
I still don't. I have to write it down. I draw it. I draw it out. I use stencils. You know stencils? I don't know if they have stencils in the South, but
no.
We have stencils.
No, we know how to write.
Oh, okay, yeah. We were like cavemen. We used sticks and stones. We would break bones with sticks and stones. But anyway, go ahead. What else?
Yeah, so the people, the only thing different really is people where I'm from are a lot slower, not just mentally, that as well, but we're just more laid back and relaxed, and
right.
People here is more of in a hurry.
Right.
Yeah, so it's just a slower pace of life, which is good for me because I'm a slower kind of guy.
Right, for sure. And and it's always good to kind of that's why people go and visit, I think, there, because their lives are so fast paced that they need a break. So people from the city where I'm from, we'll go there and visit just for that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, is everybody where you're from an asshole, or is
every single person, but especially me.
Yeah,
especially me. I'm a stupid idiot too. Like I said, I can't spell and things like that, but most people are assholes, and it's like I don't know if it's because everyone knows everyone's an asshole, so you gotta be an asshole, because if you're not, someone will just punch you right in the head.
Get walked over.
Yeah, you get hit in the head with a pipe. You know what I mean? With a pipe.
Like a dick.
Yeah, you're bleeding. And someone will hit you with their dick. Sometimes I've seen that happen. I've actually almost got hit one. I dodged it like that, and it just skimmed my forehead.
Yeah.
I had like some like I think I still have it here. It's like a scar.
Yeah, I see it. It's like you got a big dent here.
Right. It was like I thought it was like a dick saber. Like it was a lightsaber from Star Wars, but it was a dick saber.
Like when you were a baby, they were just mashing on your soft spot for too long.
Right. Exactly. Somebody dropped me hard on purpose.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. You know, somebody really hit me hard.
Yeah, it looks like a bowl. Like you could eat soup off the top of your head.
Like chicken noodle or like clam chowder.
Either.
Clam chowder. Is that the red or the white? That's all I want to know. It's probably the red. Thinking about when I got hit in the head, it's mostly going to be red. But yeah, to answer your questions, everybody's an asshole.
Nice.
For sure. And you know, but I feel like down in like Florida, like South Florida, it's like almost like it's like a crazy mix because you have so many different people. Like you have a lot of people that are from New York.
Yeah.
You know, and they're still assholes. They're not. It doesn't matter. Like everyone, you know, we're still like kind of assholes, but we're also really nice people. We're really caring people, and we really care about people. And when you're like especially when you're from New York, like there's a lot of pride in that. There's a lot of pride in like the sports teams and like the, you know, just being a New Yorker and like sticking together. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if there was like a war between a lot of cities, like New Yorkers would like be like a top 10 at least, you know, in the whole city, you know, for sure. But yeah. But what do you think about South Florida?
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to say that I love everyone here because
Yeah.
I have to live here. I'm not trying to get shot on the street
Right,
because
right,
I said
right.
they're assholes. South
Right, right.
Florida's the best place in the world.
Right, exactly. We love South Florida.
Yes.
You know, Kodak Black, my favorite, awesome, love him, can't wait to see him. But yeah, we actually just rolled up some nice trees that we were doing. There'll be some of that sometimes. You know, we don't really do any of that other stuff. There's a lot of crazy stuff. People are eating each other's faces sometimes. And, like, you don't really want to do that. You know, you shouldn't eat someone's face. You should just go to the store and get some, like, hamburgers,
It's like
right?
an acquired taste.
Right. I feel like if you like someone's face, you're not gonna, like, go to heaven.
Yeah, you gotta put some bath salts on it, I think, to get it.
Right. The bath salts and like, maybe some lemon pepper. Like, some lemon pepper, I might enjoy it a little bit.
I eat somebody's face, yeah.
With some lemon pepper, like a lemon peppery face. Like, his name is Lemon Pepper. Hi, my name is Lemon Pepper. Mr. Pepper.
Mr. Pepper.
I'll eat Lemon Pepper's face.
You'll eat his dick.
If it's lemon pepper. If he's, like, I might smell it like this. And if it's lemon peppered, I might take a taste. You know, you might as well, you know. You can't knock it till you try it.
You only live once.
You only live once. So I'm told, really, but who knows? You might live 3
You're
times.
gonna die and come back to like an old Chinese man.
Yeah, I think sometimes I am an old Chinese man. You know, I do karate in my garage. I don't have a garage, but I do karate in it.
You're gonna spend the rest of your life making noodles in the basement like a sweatshop.
Making duck sauce. I love duck sauce. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm a duck sauce Chinese man.
Yeah, you're a reincarnated Chinese man.
I love
I
Chinese
can see
people.
in your eyes.
Yeah.
the
It might be.
Asian
Are
eyes.
you sure I'm not Japan? Or
I think you're just-
Japan?
I
Japanese?
think you're just really stoned.
Yeah, that's probably it too.
Yeah.
I'm definitely stoned, that's for sure.
What
But
about
this might be Japanese.
how about that? When Chinese people, when they smoke weed and they're really stoned, do they just completely
Right? Can they even see? Like, are they like? I wouldn't like that. I think that's why people don't say smoke and drive, because they've seen like a Chinaman like
because they're
crash.
Yeah, because they can't drive.
It was completely. His eyes were completely closed. I mean, I don't really know how you can even see like that, unless he had like little like cutouts on the eyelids, and like there was like a little rear view mirror, you know.
We love Asian people, also. By the way, I don't
We
want
really do.
the Karate Kid come fucking.
We really do. We actually have some, cool friends that are
a
Asian.
ninja to sneak in here tonight and fuck me up.
What a star.
Yeah.
Those stars are pretty cool, dude. I want to get some of those throwing stars. I would definitely be down to throw some stars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, what were we talking about? We were just talking about South Florida. It is different, and it's a good different too, because you get to just interact with a lot of different people, You know, a lot of different people, but there's definitely, you know, like any other place, it has its problems, you know, but we all come from that, and it's, you know, it is what it is. But we'd love to hear from, you know, some of you guys, where you guys are from. If you ever been down to South Florida or New York or Tennessee, the places we've been, to hear your perspective, you know, leave it in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. Also, you know, we didn't go over this. Obviously, it's our first time. We love, you know, if you can subscribe to our channel, like, share. We'd love that. We'd love the support if you could do that for us guys. You know, that'd be great. We want to get it out there and get this family as big as possible, you know, so we can just spread the love. Spread the love like butter, you know, or jam, whatever you prefer. Do you prefer butter or jam?
Or semen.
Do you prefer semen?
No, I was saying.
Oh, he said semen. I think he said semen, right? He said semen. Okay. No, you prefer jam?
Yeah, but one thing about South Florida that we didn't touch on is the reason a lot of people come here is for recovery. I know that's why I came
for
here
sure.
In the first place was I heard there's so much recovery here, and there is.
For sure.
It's like there's a big mix of people here. Some people.
For sure. There's also a lot of relapse.
There is.
There is recovery and relapse.
Yeah, I did that myself.
For sure. If you haven't,
I
then
made it like 6 months.
You're missing out.
But I came back. That's what matters. Coming back.
You're missing out. For sure.
But yeah, that's why there's so many people from different places here, and then we got people coming like from Cuba and the Spanish countries are coming here. And there's like a lot of Spanish culture here, and they have
Spaniards.
The best food in the world.
They really do.
The Spanish food. It's fucking amazing.
For sure. For sure. And I like. I think is it Jamaican food?
Yeah.
Like you like Jamaican beef patties?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'll munch 10 of those things.
Yeah.
I'm fat.
You'll eat a whole Jamaican person.
I will. I'll eat a Jamaican's face if it's lemon pepper.
Jamaican's dick.
Jamaican lemon pepper chicken within a burrito.
Jamaican, you hungry?
Jamaican jerkin chicken. You jerked off a chicken. It was a rooster.
Oh wow.
He was like, this cock will do.
Yeah, but it's a cool place to live. There's so much shit that you can do here. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff, for sure. You know, I'm not like a huge like fan of like going down like Miami. Not just of what it does. I'm just not like I don't like a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm more of like if I can't talk to you, if you can't hear what I'm saying, that's one of my strong suits is being able to talk with people and, you know, communicate and all my life, you know. So if I can't do that, I'm stuck. You know what I mean? What are you? You like going down to Miami and like partying down there and stuff?
No, I'm not much of a partier anymore. I'm getting old. I'd rather be at home fucking watching TV.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll make an exception if the Yankees are in.
Oh my God.
Playing the Marlins. We went to that last year.
We've been down there.
Hopefully we'll be there this year.
Yeah, we'll be there this year. Definitely. If any of you guys are going down to Marlins Stadium when the Yankees are down there, definitely let us know. We're definitely going to be down there for sure. I think we've gone every year since we've been down here. At least since we've been friends, which has been, 5-6 years now.
Yeah.
So it has to be at least 5 games that we've gone to for sure. And we've seen some great games. They've won a lot of them too, for sure.
Of course, it's the Yankees. They always win.
For sure. We're huge Yankee fans, definitely.
Yeah, that was a weird thing too, coming from Tennessee. We don't really have a baseball team like that.
Right.
So I was like, who am I going to root for? And the Yankees, of course.
Right, for sure. Who else? You know, Yankees. Aaron Judge, he had 2 home runs yesterday.
Yeah,
they beat the Rays. Definitely. Great game. Yeah. So sports, actually, speaking of sports were big in Tennessee, right? Well, football was huge.
Yeah, I grew up playing football.
Right, for sure.
That was the main thing I did, football.
Right.
Yeah, it's a big sports place for sure.
Definitely.
A lot of people are into the high school football scene there.
Right.
I think sometimes the high school football is bigger than the professional football.
Right. In like the smaller cities, like because let me let everyone know too, because when I also moved to Jersey when I was starting high school, so that means that in high school I played football in Jersey, and they had what was called the Wall, because it was in Wall Township, New Jersey, and we had Wall versus. We'll have to edit that out. Wall versus Manasquan, and it was every Thanksgiving.
Wall versus Manasquan.
Right, so you throw a fucking Manasquan at the wall and see what survives.
Did you just start speaking a different language?
I'm like, rule. No, so Wall Township was a city, and then right next to it was a town called Manasquan, and every Thanksgiving they would fight, or not fight. They would play a game of football, and it was like, it really did not matter. It didn't like count as anything towards them like going to any kind of like championship or anything like that.
They just hated each other.
They just hated each other. They were just rivals, and they were right next to each other. So that means that if you saw someone from Manasquan like in Wall, you would know that person. And you were like, "What are you doing in this?" You know, like it would be like almost like a turf thing. But it was definitely a hardcore rival thing, for sure. What is that? Your alarm? You gotta. What do you got? You have something to put in your butt or something, right?
Somebody trying to call me on Facebook Messenger.
Who calls that?
I don't know.
I heard somebody was poking someone on there still. I saw that the other day. I was like, I didn't know you could do that. I'd rather poke someone in real life, right?
My soon-to-be brother-in-law asked me if I had a PS4.
A PS4?
I do.
What? A PlayStation 4? I'd be like, no. He's like, dude, I don't like you. I'm just kidding. I don't know that.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's probably cool, dude.
He's probably gonna watch this. I love him.
Yeah. I love him too already, for sure. He's part of your family. I love him. It's probably awesome. Yeah, we have a PlayStation 4, but you cannot use it. That's the only thing. Sorry. But anyway, we'll call you back for sure. We'll both call you back for sure. Yeah, I'll call you. I don't even have your number, but I'll figure it out.
I'll call you a cocksucker.
I'll call you a fucking cocksucker. While I'm playing my PlayStation 4. Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, do you ever miss it there in Wall Manasquan?
Sometimes, you know, for sure, because it's a quiet town. It's, you know, quiet. It's small. It's not too small. There's, you know, a decent amount of people. But it was by the beach, you know, so there was a lot to do, and the beaches were so nice there. They got the waves, so, you know, plus you go fishing out there and stuff, so there's a lot of that.
Got to make sandcastles and shit?
Yeah, I would make sandcastles. I would make angels in the sand, but with my dick. I would just, like, stand there. One time, I got thrown off the beach by the lifeguard. Yeah, he was like, you can't have your dick out on the beach. I thought it was a nude beach. I had my whole dick out.
I thought every beach was a nude beach.
Right, that's what I thought.
I thought that was just implied.
Right. I went to Long Beach, and I was short in Long Beach. I was short in Long Beach. Yeah, so it wasn't good.
Yeah, it's cool though. Today we're doing our very first podcast. It's also Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to my mom. I love you a lot. Yours still lives in New Jersey, right?
Yep, happy Mother's Day as well. They just got back from a trip. They had a great time. I think they just got back yesterday. So yes, happy Mother's Day to our mothers and every mother out there.
Yeah.
Make sure, you know, you wish your mother happy Mother's Day. You know, where for us that still have our mothers, we got to be 100% grateful, because without my mother, man, I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah, me too. Moms are awesome, bro.
Man, I don't know where I'd be without my mother. You know, oh man, for sure. Yeah, so happy Mother's Day to everyone out there, for sure. And you know, thank you for joining us, you know, on a holiday, for sure.
Yeah, it's so cool, bro. I remember growing up, we used to hang out like a couple of fucking like just friends, like we knew each other from school. Like we'd be smoking together. My mom would out smoke me. She'd be like, "Roll another one." I'm like, "Fuck, mom."
He's smoking all my weed, man. Right.
She was awesome, man.
For sure. Yeah. You know, it's funny too, because I had that, you know, like my mom used to tell me, she'd tell me stories that she used to smoke when she was in high school, but she didn't smoke anymore. I smoked with my dad though. I had that with my father. We used to smoke.
Yeah, he's the one you said was always hot.
Always hot.
Always hot. He's like, it's so goddamn hot.
We could be in a cooler, and he'd be sweating, and he'd be like, "God damn, man, it's so hot in here, ain't it?" And I'd be dying laughing. And like sometimes when I would think it was hot, like I would like say, I'd be like, "God damn, it's hot in here, huh, Dad?" And he'd be like, "Oh, you're fucking telling me." He'd be pouring sweat, just with a napkin and shit, wiping his sweat off.
Yeah, some people have that.
So funny.
I guess they just run hot. I don't know. They have a hot body.
So funny. Yeah, he was a special. Yeah, my dad's a special guy, man. He used to, and he's still, you know, he's still with us for sure. And he has this thing. He can fall asleep in like 30 seconds. When he lays down, he's out. It's so crazy. You start snoring.
I hate those people. I can never fall. It takes me an hour to fall asleep. I lay down in bed beside my girl and she's asleep in like fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I don't know how people do that. I need at least like a couple of minutes. I get like an erection and I start like thinking like, should I like do anything with it? Or should I just go to sleep?
I like give myself an erection before I go to sleep. It's like a kiss. You don't roll out of bed and it catches you.
To make sure that you don't get It's like one of those cages,
you gotta rub up a kickstand, fucking fluff your pillow,
I'll fluff my own pillow.
That's what I call it, fluffing my pillow.
Fluffing the pillow, right? I'll give myself an erection and then try to go to sleep while I have the erection, just to confuse my brain, keep it on its toes.
It's like, am I coming or going?
Right? Am I sleeping or jerking? You know what I mean? Am I jerking the meat or am I counting the sheep?
You know what's funny? We were watching Theo Vaughn the other day.
Oh,
fucking
man.
Awesome podcast, best podcast ever.
Ever. We love you, Theo.
He was calling it playing tug of war with the devil.
Amazing.
You ever lost a game of tug of war with
Amazing.
the devil?
Amazing. I sure have. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
I sure have. Definitely. My thing, it got like red. You know what I mean? I think it was like the lotion was no good.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
You got to make sure you buy good lotion.
You got to. It's important.
You know what I mean? For sure, because if you don't have good lotion, because I never used lotion. You know what I mean? I used to use like whatever I can get my hands on. You know, which usually was my pecker.
Yeah.
You know, I usually had my hands on my dick.
I remember when I first learned how to jerk off.
I used to do it like this.
That was my new favorite hobby.
For sure, definitely. I was like, baseball? No, jerking off. And I would do it like this, and then I would like sometimes do it like this, and then I would do it like this.
Yeah.
I used to like figure out different cool ways to do it.
Yeah,
really.
Shake hands with the devil, play tug of war with the devil.
I was playing pool with Mother Nature. You know what I mean? Or playing hopscotch with Father Time. Or playing Jenga with Zeus himself, you know what I mean, or something like that.
Yeah,
really, that's what I used to do. I used to be like Zeus, and like come down with a lightning bolt, and boom, and then I would like bust. You know what I mean? And it would be like a mess. It'd be like cloud. It would be like the clouds that Zeus is on, and he would be like, I'm on the clouds.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. That was when I was younger. I haven't done that in a long time. I might do it.
Bang your hammer till it's Thor.
Till it's Thor, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we went off the rails there, but I love it.
Yeah.
So the other things, what else? We don't know. There's
a lot we don't know.
There's a lot we don't know. There's a lot we don't know. But we appreciate you guys, hanging around, especially if you made it this far. We joke around a lot. We're gonna joke around, about everybody. We're not picking on anybody or anything like that. So, for sure, we'll be getting everybody. So don't worry. You in the back, you're next. So don't worry. You're next, buddy. You gotta go to the bathroom? I'll be in the bathroom. I'll be in the toilet, like under your ass, like, fuck you. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, so again, it's our first podcast, but we're definitely going to switch up styles a little bit. Like, we're going to try to have some cool guests on here for you guys, some cool topics, shit that you want to talk about. If anybody has something you want us to talk about, just shoot the comments. We'd love to do that. It would be awesome. Anything you guys want to hear about, what's going on in the world that you're interested in, that we could shed some light on, make some jokes, laugh it up a little bit, because when shit gets crazy and out of hand, you got to be able to laugh your way through the bullshit. That's the only way to survive this world.
Absolutely.
Let's do it together.
Absolutely. You have to be laughing. If you're not laughing,
you're fucking crying.
You're crying. Or, you're dying. You're dying crying. You're dying crying. I don't know who that is, but it might be somebody. But, no, for sure, you gotta laugh. If you're not laughing, listen, every situation, no matter how tough it is, you can always find something a little bit to laugh about. You know what I mean? There's some tough situations, but you can find a little bit of laughter in it, and it can ease the tension of the situation a little bit for sure. So, but definitely back to what you're saying, we would definitely be up to any questions you guys have. We're definitely going to have some people on the podcast to special guests and stuff like that, and definitely answer questions that you guys have for sure. We're going to try to get maybe some music into it. To start we'll look for some good music. We're not really sure about how the copyright stuff go. I know we're talking about that. We're not really sure because they might flag the video or whatever. So we don't know about that. But maybe someday, because I play the drums, maybe someday we can actually make some music. I don't think they can flag that if it's our own music. You know what I mean, or something like that. So. We're definitely open to a lot of stuff. We're hoping to grow and get this family big and make sure we could do something cool. But yeah, for sure. But let's see what else. What else in Tennessee that do you think that was like different about the people?
Oh, the way they talk for sure.
For sure.
I mean, not just the accent,
right?
But like the phrases and the little things that they
catchphrases and stuff like, aren't you my sister?
Well, yeah, no. Get off me, Dad, you're crushing my cigarettes. They would say like weird shit, like it's louder than two skeletons fucking on a tin roof.
That's a new one on me.
That's good, right?
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
Never heard of that. I want to know what that sounds like. Now I'm curious.
It's something that's really loud.
I'm curious like a cat. You know what I mean?
That's another one. There you go. See, you're getting it.
Curious like a cat, right? I heard that somewhere. I don't know where. It might have been a cat.
Yeah,
a cat and actually said it.
Sweating like a whore in church. That's a song.
Oh, I've heard that one.
And that's what I'm doing right now.
I've heard that one.
In church, yeah.
Sweating like a gerbil in a gay bar.
Yeah,
I've heard that one.
Where you're from?
That's where I'm from. I was the gerbil.
We don't say that shit.
Yeah.
We don't like gerbils or gay bars. I'm just kidding. We do like.
We
gerbils.
love both of those. We love them so much. Oh my god. I have a gerbil somewhere right now. I can't tell you where though.
Yeah. I have a gay person somewhere. I can't tell you where.
He's inside him. Oh god. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out if we should use these flappy things in front of the microphones. We don't really know what. I guess it's like just to make sure that you don't like. I was thinking that so semen doesn't get on the microphone.
Yeah, that too. I got mine coming like down and up from the bottom. Yours is like hanging there like a dick, just right in your face.
I know. Mine's in my dick. I don't even know what's going on here. I guess I should have consulted beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Oh, I see.
Yeah. See that?
I see for I see. I think. Yeah. I gotta adjust mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Adjust your whole life.
My face. I gotta adjust my face. Yeah. There we go. That works. Yeah, I'll fix it sometime. But,
people back home, they just have a different way of talking. It's just a different culture and a different vibe. Not that it's any better or any worse than what we have here. It's just a little bit different.
Right.
I still miss it there sometimes. Just the culture, not really. I would never live there again. But yeah.
Right. I guess the only really reason you would go back there is about your mother.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. That's really it. Yeah.
Like I grew accustomed to that slow lifestyle growing up because that's the only thing I'd known. But once I got here, and there's just so much going on, and I enjoy the fast pace of just.
Right, for sure, and and I'm sure when you get probably older, when we're older, we'll like that more slower again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But right now we're young. We're 30, 31. We're 30, 31, 32. We're both about to be 32, but so we're still pretty young. Still got a lot of life to live, so we don't want to be burying ourselves, for sure. But yeah, I know what you mean. That slow paced, you could just fall asleep, like driving or something.
Yeah, I've done that. No, I haven't.
Yeah, that was when you're drinking.
Yeah,
he was drinking and driving and sleeping.
Drinking and driving. Yeah, you got to keep moving to keep growing for sure. You can't just sit still and expect good things to happen. That's why we're doing this the way we are, just kind of plugging the mics in and taking off from nowhere.
Right.
You got to do it. That's the only way that things.
You just got to jump in the water.
Yeah, take a chance and see what happens.
Right. That's it.
I know you were interested in doing some stand up as well. That's something we've talked a lot about.
Sure.
Both of us would like to do. We're fucking funny
for sure.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think we are too, and I think because all my life people have always said that that you're funny.
Yeah, you look funny.
I don't know if that worked, but the thing says laughter in it. Yeah. I don't know if it worked.
Looks like it just shorted out.
It just broke.
Yeah, nice.
That's the end of the episode.
Yeah. So have you been writing some jokes and?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's sometimes it's tough to find some spots that are open. I think there's one all the way up in West Palm that does an open mic once a night that I want to try to get up there for sure. But yeah, I've been writing jokes.
Yeah, I know a lot of the places around here, they kind of want you to have a name before they
right,
leave,
right, for sure.
A place to start.
And even because, like I was saying, when I was younger, we did a spoof of Wizard of Oz. We did a spoof of Wizard of Oz.
Like a porn version?
Right, it was a porn version. I had sex with the wizard. Yeah, in Oz. Yeah, it was in Oz. I was in the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I was in Oz. But we did a spoof, and it was like for the high school, and it was actually really funny. And I remember I had to do like a whole monologue in front of like 1,000 people. And I was young, and I did one of Chris Farley, and it was the one of him when he is when he's explaining why he sucks as a salesman to the waitress, and he's destroying the roll. He's like, "This is my sale," and he just starts baiting the shit out of it, and then he like rips it and bites it, and then the lady like feels bad for him. She's like, "We'll turn on the oven and get you some flapjacks or whatever the hell he wanted."
Yeah, some wings.
Yeah, some wings. He's like, "Tom, you want wingy?" Right, the wings. And I did that whole thing, and it killed.
Yeah.
People were laughing. So the dude who was running the place was like, "Oh, you're gonna be, one of the main people in the spoof." So what they did is they had she was in Kansas, and she had a normal dog on a leash. And then when she went through the tornado, she came out, and when she came out, instead of her having the dog on the leash, it was me on a leash with just a big golden sign that said Toto on it. You know what I mean? And I was like pissing all over all the other characters and shit, like taking shits like on the yellow brick road and shit. Yeah, so it was pretty funny. So, and I tell you, man, the high that I got after that, and like just that feeling of like the high of like after performing that, I've never felt like that. I've never felt that, and it was just so good.
Yeah, I'm sure all that adrenaline that's going.
Man, it just felt so good to do that, and just and it killed. It was really cool. So, so definitely, yeah. So I've been writing some jokes and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely want to get into some stand up for sure. Yeah. And do it because, like I said, I've definitely tried to perform, already. So I already have that. So. Well, how about you? You think you're gonna try to write some jokes because, man, you're just as funny as me, man. If not funnier. The shit that you say is just so funny. That's why I really had to start this because me and this guy, the conversations that we would have are just so funny, and we know that other people find it funny because we've had other people listening, and they've always told us that they're extremely funny. And some people, told us that we should try to do something like this for sure. And it's funny because I know when someone heard that you wanted to do a podcast, they were like, "Oh, you should come on mine." Yeah. Because they knew that you were funny as hell.
Yeah, it's cool. I've heard that my whole life, from everywhere, from school all the way through my adult life. Right. Every place I've been, people's just like, "Oh man, you're so funny. Have you ever thought about doing stand up?" And I had a guy recently tried to help me find a place. He was gonna talk to a friend and try to get me on stage there because he just really thought I was funny as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
I'll do it with you.
Yeah, so
definitely.
Cool, but we get a lot of inspiration from so many great comedians nowadays.
For sure.
We were talking about Theo Von earlier. He's one of the best, one of my favorite for sure. Louis C.K.
Man, I just love. You know what I love so much, man, is I just love seeing people out there on stage, just getting the balls to show the world what they can do, and people just responding to it, loving it.
Yeah.
And then being able to do that, just having their thing. That's their thing. And they're just bringing it to the world. And people are responding. It's just, that stuff is amazing. So, like, yeah, so, like, you know, like Louis and Theo, and, you know, those guys. And a lot of guys are inspirations for us as well, for sure.
Yeah, the way the world is today, you got to be able to laugh. Everything you say, every subject's a touchy subject right now. People are getting offended by a lot of things, and the world's changing and growing, and whether it be good or bad, either way, people are taking a lot of things way too seriously. So it's good when those guys come out and they make shed a little light on the subject and make it a little like a laughing matter and kind of joke about it and lighten up the mood a little bit.
Right.
I think that helps the whole world when you can laugh at stuff instead of letting it ruin your whole day or your whole life.
For sure, because things, I'm telling you, there's things that will just bury you. You know what I mean? And if you don't find the comic relief in it, it's tough. And you know what's another thing, man? Is just finding yourself funny, being able to laugh at yourself. You know what I mean? When you do something silly, you know, don't get mad at yourself. You're a human. Find it, embrace it. Yeah. You know, it's funny. You know, laugh at yourself. You'll be okay. You know what I mean? You stub your toe, I get it. It kind of hurts. And sometimes I do get kind of pissed off at that. But you can find comic relief even in that. You know what I mean? Like, it's even in your house, you should know that where your fucking table is. Yeah. That you shouldn't walk into it. You know what I mean? You walk into walls.
I was walking through my house the other night, like 3 a.m., and it was dark as shit, and I was so thirsty, and I kicked the dog kennel and tripped, and I fell so hard. That's the first time I fell as an adult, I think.
You fell in your own house?
Yeah, it's been so long since I've fallen down. And I was just laying on the floor laughing.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
What the hell is wrong?
That's what you need to do. Guys, you need to laugh, for sure, when you fall. I mean, you know, you don't want to break your leg or anything like that. You might not be laughing at that point. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, find some humor in it and get the fuck up.
Right, for sure. For some reason, I have a fear of falling in the shower. Does that anything? No, because I feel like if I slip, dude, man, that's gonna hurt.
I got drunk one time and thought I should take a shower.
I just slipped in the shower?
No, I got twisted around and wrapped up in the shower curtain and fell completely out on the floor, taking the shower curtain with me. I'm just laying there wrapped in the shower curtain with fucking water splashing on me, drunk as hell.
Damn. Yeah. Damn. That's like the time when I fell through the chair. Remember, I fell through the chair. I was like, I think we were drinking. I was a little drunk, and I was trying to do something in the back outside, and I fell through one of those plastic chairs, and the thing broke and stuck into the side of my back. I still have a scar.
Yeah, you were bleeding.
I was bleeding, and you didn't know what was going on. And you came out and asked me how do I like my steak or something.
No, I was making some hamburger helper in here, and I was making some garlic bread. And garlic bread. I was like, "You like this kind of garlic bread?" You're like, "Fucking help me!"
I was like, "Oh!" I got stabbed by a chair. A chair stabbed me. A chair drew blood.
Yeah.
Drew
All
first
I
blood.
remember is that was some really good garlic bread.
That was really good garlic bread. Yeah. I know. I think I bled on the kitchen table while we were eating it. That was good stuff, and we thought it was marinara sauce, but it wasn't. It wasn't marinara sauce.
I don't want to get caught up too much on when we were drinking or anything, but remember the time at Christmas when the neighbors out back had the Christmas tree?
Oh my God!
You fell.
Yeah.
You started running and turned down the whole Christmas tree.
Yep. Those neighbors, they moved, so we could talk about that. They, I fell through their Christmas tree completely. Fell through the whole thing, right?
Destroyed the whole Christmas tree.
I don't know what happened. I think I was walking, and I tripped in like a hole or something.
Yeah, you tripped, and it made you like start running faster until you tackled the tree. I wasn't out there. You just told me you came inside, and you were like, "Bro, I fucked up. Come here. Come look at
That's exactly what I said.
And I came out back, and you destroyed this Spanish family's Christmas.
Like the Grinch who stole the Spanish Christmas.
Yeah, single-handedly destroyed a family's Christmas.
I know. No, it wasn't their real Christmas tree. I think it was their one, like, it was like a decoration in the back. Yeah. Which, it was in the back by their garbage cans. It was in the worst spot.
They celebrate Christmas differently.
Celebrate. They have like chimichangas and like burritos. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. I want to go there for Christmas. Have a Spaniard Christmas.
Yeah, I went to California. Remember, I went to California like a month ago.
Yeah.
San Diego, right near the
San Diego.
Yeah, right next to the Mexico border. And one of my friends that had been to Tijuana, it's right next to Tijuana, kept joking I should go to one of those horse shows down there. Horse shows.
Oh,
I was like, no.
Yeah, they really have those.
They have, apparently they do. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. The horses, I would feel bad for everyone in the tent.
Everyone involved.
Yeah. Even the audience.
Maybe I wouldn't feel so bad for the horse.
I would try to ride the horse and
like
try to boom, 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 and like take them off.
I would like to
leave them on a ranch.
Yeah.
Leave them on a ranch.
Yeah, for like other horse show horses, all these traumatized horses live together because they've all done that.
Yeah. They've all been smashing, bashing together.
It's like a rescue facility
for horses. Right, horse and horses. That'd be a cool like thing to have, like whores and horses. But I think people will be like, I don't want to go there. There's some weird stuff going on there. You know what I mean? Somebody's getting fucked by a horse.
But yeah, I was in California and San Diego, bro. It's the first time I went to California. Love it. Would move there right now. I would get on a plane and go there. It's so cool, man.
Man, I've never been.
It's such a different vibe.
I've never been. I really want to go.
It's like I said in Tennessee. It's like laid back, but it's not like a country environment. It's just
right.
It's really
like it's kind of like a mix, right? It's almost like between. Yeah. Right. It's almost like a city, but everyone's stoned.
Yeah, and it's beautiful there. The weather's beautiful. The scenery. They got mountains there. I haven't seen mountains in like 5 years since I came from Tennessee.
Right.
We don't have mountains.
Right.
We don't have hills.
I haven't seen mountains in a long time either, because I used to go upstate New York.
I got to see some snow there. We went to Idlewild, a little town up in the mountains. I saw some snow for the first time in like 5 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a cool trip.
Yeah.
Cool
Yeah, that's pretty cool because they have like those tall mountains where there's snow at the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For sure. I've never been. I really want to go visit California for sure. And just kind of really feel that vibe that everyone talks about, because I don't think I've ever felt that really. Yeah. You know, like from a whole city at least.
Yeah, there's so much to do, so much to see there.
Right. I know, I've been to places that were they got places in Pennsylvania, dude, that are it's like a hippie town, straight hippie town. Everyone's smoking for sure, but there's little stores that are selling little toy plastic dolls. You know what I mean? And little performing arts theaters right there. It's wild. I've seen places like that, but I don't think it's the same kind of vibe, because I feel there's it kind of I don't know, but it's just a weird, it's a different vibe, I feel and I don't think I've ever felt that California vibe, but yeah, something I definitely want to try, for sure.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, for sure. We were actually worried about our camera. We didn't know how long this thing takes videos, and it's actually been holding up. That's pretty good.
Yeah, how far along are we?
We're actually almost at 45 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, for sure. So yeah, we'll probably, our podcast will probably be, an hour and a half, something like that, unless, we're rolling, we're not, we'll be rocking sometimes too. We have a cool guest on and we're all rocking and rolling, smoking, having a good time. I could see us doing a 3-hour podcast, man. Not even, because this has been 45 minutes that feels like 15, maybe, something like that. So yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we're excited. This is actually our first, just venture into the podcast, dude. I just decided that I was just going to go out and just buy this stuff and just set it up. I looked at really this, setup we had here, and, we'll get some more pictures and stuff like that, but I just, felt like it was, a perfect, setup. You know what I mean? And then I saw these things, and I was like, it doesn't matter. What really matters is us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we can have a fucking, just one microphone here and not even a video. You know what I mean? And, it doesn't matter. It's just more about us, so.
Yeah, once you said you wanted to do a podcast, I was like, yeah, man.
For sure.
Like I said, I've had other people ask me to do a podcast with. There's no one else I'd rather do it with. We're
For sure.
brothers.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely. And that's, that's what we bring to the table, guys, is, just, we're trying to do that family stuff, for sure. Well, I see what you did with that. You have it underneath.
Yeah.
Ah, look at that.
Yeah.
Ah, you
It's
can see my ugly mug.
Like it's sneaking up on you.
Right. It's like, shit. Okay. I almost got an erection just
Yeah,
now.
I had one this whole time.
Those whole side. I got wood. Oh, shit. Yeah. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. We started doing the podcast together. We lived together for a while. That
For a
was
long
fun.
time.
That was an adventure.
For sure.
That's-
It really was.
That was during
It really
I
was.
relapsed. That was during
man.
that.
During the pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that was rough.
Remember at the condo? Dude, man, that was some fun times. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. There's no one else I would rather do the podcast with either. Because me and you we just vibe off each other so good. It's just like, I think we also bring out a lot of the funniness in each other too. We're able to help each other because it's there. It's definitely there. We just sometimes need each other to find it a little bit, for sure.
Yeah,
Everyone needs a little shoulder to lean on every once in a while, for sure.
Yeah, we had to learn to laugh together. We went through a lot of shit together.
We really did.
During the pandemic, we would eat a pot of spaghetti for like 3 days to
Yeah.
save one, just
Yep.
to get by.
Yep. Yeah, it was rough.
Some rough times.
It was rough. There was no work. It's crazy. We should have started this, or actually, who knows? We were in some rough shape.
Yeah,
I would have passed out just right here or something like that.
We were in good shape.
For sure. Yeah, you guys would have been like, I'm turning this off. I don't even want to watch this.
Yeah,
What is that dude doing?
I think everybody got a little crazy during COVID. You're locked in your house for that long.
Right. For sure.
You get in your own head, your own thoughts. And
Yeah.
let
For
your
sure.
crazy
You
come
gave
out.
yourself head.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That was weird.
Yep.
Yeah, it was weird. I walked in on that. I was like, oh, wow, he's doing
But
gymnastics.
That was a rule, an unspoken rule of COVID, is there's no rules now.
Right, you can just jerk off
Whatever,
anywhere.
anything goes.
That was really what I got from COVID, is that you can jerk off anywhere.
Yeah, I've carried that with me to this day.
Right, I jerked off in a tree 3 times, and then also on a train to Dubai. I jerked off 17 times.
They say COVID's over. The other day I saw on the news they put an end to COVID as a global pandemic. Or
Oh,
something,
okay.
But I'm still living by the COVID rules. There's no rules.
Right. There's no rules. Right. No, yeah, you can rob and loot. There's looters, for sure. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't play by the rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? COVID was really weird. We just all got to be grateful that we're alive and we're out of it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We really went through the worst of it. But hopefully, if this does happen again, ever, in the future or anything like that, we know how to prepare for it a little bit more. Hopefully the people that were in charge of that are doing that. Probably not. You know what I mean? Probably not. But hopefully they'll learn from it a little bit. But yeah, what else you got going on today? We were gonna work out actually. We skipped that. You didn't feel like working out today.
Yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I wonder. Yeah. We were gonna do a little workout because you got a little gym by our house, so we're gonna do a little workout. For sure.
Yeah, I had a rough night last night. I stayed up kind of late. My girl was
Right.
going out of town, so I wanted to make sure I properly said goodbye because I'm going to be without
Right.
sex for the next 3 days.
Right.
So I
Right.
took advantage of that time.
I've been without sex for a long time. I got rejected by my hand the other day. It was weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And then we got up at maybe 4 o'clock this morning, 4:30, so we could get her packed up and out the door.
Oh yeah. 4:30. Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
That's when you saw the dude outside smoking a joint.
Yeah.
At 4
Smells so
a.m.
loud out there.
Yeah, he was just out there just burning the
Yeah.
devil's lettuce at 4 a.m.
Yeah, smoking
That's
some
awesome.
breakfast.
Yeah, smoking breakfast. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Smoking aces. Breakfast of champions. That's wild.
Best part of waking
Yeah,
up.
yeah, for sure. I would have asked for a hit. I've been like, let me get a hit,
Yeah.
He like turns around, he's got like a fucking boil on his face.
Yeah, he seemed to be having a good time out there in the car with the windows down and the music going.
Yeah,
Right,
all the windows up when you're driving the car,
Yeah.
and I'm alive one
Yeah,
up.
he was living his life, so
For sure.
Can't be mad at
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just living the dream. That's cool. So where did your girl go again?
She went to Sarasota.
She took a train to Dubai?
It's not. She's on the other side of Florida, over here on the west
Oh,
coast.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's got a recovery conference there.
Oh, right.
Work thing.
Right.
So me and the dog, we're just roughing it solo for the next 3 days.
For sure.
Yeah, probably going to be a lot of McDonald's.
A lot of Mickey D's, for sure.
A lot of just hanging out.
For sure. Ronald McDonald come by, say hi.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Nah, McDonald's is alright every once in a while. You know, for sure. Yeah, so what, you gotta like clean up, you gotta like be like the person who takes care of the house for the weekend, kind of.
Nah, I think it's good when your girl goes out of town, when they come back, if it's a little bit messy in there, you gotta show them that you need them.
Right, exactly. You need them around. Right, for sure. Yeah, take a shit on the floor.
Like, look, babe, I don't do good without you.
Look at this. I need you. I just shit everywhere. I got shit in my pants.
She did really good.
I'm gonna shit the pants.
She offered to like pre-cook me some food. And she
Cool.
did my laundry before she left. And
That's cool.
She's awesome.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. No,
I wrote it out solo for a very long time. So
for sure.
We'll get by being a dog.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. The dog will probably be taking care of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll probably bathe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, she's only gone for a couple of days. What you said, Tuesday?
Yeah, she's
yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. But what else are you going to be getting into today? What
Bro, I have nothing for the rest of the
Yeah,
day.
right.
This is our day off work. We work 6 days a week
Right,
now. So
for sure. Yeah.
just gonna chill, take it easy.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. That's my plan. Because I think the Yankees. Because I don't even know what time it is, to be honest with you. It's 2:14, 2:00. So the Yankees are on right now, actually. But yeah, the game's on. But yeah, there's nothing really else. I think there might be some basketball tonight, and that's really it. But yeah, I'm probably going to be doing the same thing, just hanging out, getting some dinner, you know, for sure. But yeah, we should definitely try out that gym by your house, though, for sure. Yeah, I would definitely be down to try that out. But anyway, what else were we talking about? We were talking about more of Tennessee. I want to talk about I don't know what I want to talk about, but just whatever you guys are going through, you know, everyone's got some problems. You know, whatever you guys are going through, listen, we're here to talk to them. All right, if you guys, you know, want to bring up topics like we mentioned this earlier, you know, we'll definitely go over them and see what kind of stuff you guys want to talk about and things like that. And you know, we'll definitely take suggestions for sure. And you know, we really want to thank you again for being with us today. For sure, it was an experience for us, and hopefully for you guys. You know, definitely an experience for us for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, you know, obviously it was like, how's it going to go? How are we going to do? You know, is it going to be? I don't know. You know, is it going to be good? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's decent. You know, I just feel like you know, it's good stuff.
I think we did it the best way. We just kind of jumped in and let it.
Right, and just kind of rode the wave, right?
People spend too much time worrying about, is it going to be good?
Right, and then they just never do it.
And they just don't do it.
Right, they just don't do it, and then it's like time just flies by. It's like 6 years.
Just gotta say fuck what everybody thinks.
Right, for sure. Just jump in, for sure. You know, we know there's going to be some people that don't, you know, like the podcast, and that's fine. You know, if there's people that, you know, obviously there's going to be people that don't. You know, we don't care. You know, we're not concerned about that. We don't really care with, you know, anyone negative that has to say any negative stuff. You know, we're just we'll take that. We'll take the punches. You know, for sure. We're open to it. We'll probably read them and start laughing about them on the next podcast. You know, we'll probably bring them up. You know, for sure. Yeah, I had some monsters ready for us too, right? I had selections too. I had cold monsters, coffee monsters, whatever we want. It's like a bar over here. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever you want. But what else? So what do you think? What do you think about the name of our podcast? Because I was thinking, well, like the Country City. You think that's a good? You think people understand what that means? Like it's like a country city, like, you know, it's like that's the name of the city. This country. It's a country city. You know what I mean? I don't know. Kind of like a play on words.
Yeah.
You know? Something that I thought of. Maybe we'll think of something better. Who knows? But what else? What what do you think in South Florida? Because we were talking about South Florida, in Miami. You never been down to Miami, right? Or
Yeah,
have you?
yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah,
Oh, you
a few
have?
times.
Oh, 4 times?
A few times.
Oh, okay. If they said 4 times, you're like, I remember every time
4
I got
times.
raped and stuff.
First time I got.
Right,
It was cool.
right, for sure, yeah. That's wild. Because it's sometimes you can get wild down there, for sure.
Well, I don't go down there to party. I went down there. They had a Vincent Van Gogh exhibit. I took my
Oh, that's
girlfriend.
cool.
She's into that. Yeah, it was real cool.
That's cool. It's different paintings, right?
Yeah, it was like a 3D virtual experience.
Oh,
immersive
cool.
experience. Yeah, it was cool.
That's really cool.
We went to the zoo down there about a month ago, Miami Zoo.
They probably wanted to bring you in.
They
were
tried
like,
to keep me.
they tried to keep you, right? They were like, cage them up.
They're like, what the fuck is this?
What is
Put
this?
him
This
in
is a
box.
new species.
Yeah.
The Fox News was there.
Yeah.
That's
They're
crazy.
like, we've never seen an animal with a penis this big. Put this motherfucker in a cage.
We've never seen a male lobster with a ball sack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's,
on his chin.
the zoo was cool though.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
hot
for
as
sure.
shit walking around that motherfucker, bro. I've never sweated so much in my life.
Oh man, I sweat too, man. I sweat like yeah, I
It's
was
so
like
damn humid.
yeah,
So-
for sure. That's what that's like I always tell my father came down here. Man, he'd just be looked like he was fucking just got out of a shower 24/7. He'd be sweating. We'd be in the car with the AC blasting, full blast, dude. He'd be pouring sweat. Like he'd be like, God damn, man, is that AC on? I'd be like, it's on full
That
blast.
would suck, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine during sex.
Oh,
Just
just pouring
fucking
sweat.
off
Oh,
a
pouring
girl.
sweat. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I
Definitely.
still get sweaty during
I
sex.
think, yeah, for sure. I think at that point you would have some kind of like technique. You know, you would know you sweat that much. You probably have some kind of like big funnel that like you put under your stomach, and like all the like sweat goes down to like the vagina to make it more wet. Or
You gotta
something.
like fuck in a raincoat.
Right, you gotta like instead of having just like it's like a full like a condom that's attached to a raincoat, so it's like a full body condom.
You got the boots and shit like the Gordon Fisherman. The
Booties, you got the hat with the little fishing hook right here with the little like feather on it. You
You
know,
gotta hold a fishing pole while you're fucking.
you're like fucking like old man Smithers. You got like the things in your hat and shit, like things hanging down. Yeah, for sure. You're fucking like a
every
fisherman.
Every time I have sex, when I'm done, I'm like, it's so fucking hot in here.
Yeah, it's so goddamn
fucking
hot.
I'm thirsty as hell.
Yeah, for sure. That's the first thing I do. I think after sex is I go grab something to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I go hard for the full 30 seconds.
Seconds,
45
right?
seconds.
Yeah, for sure. 45 to a minute, something like that. But the only thing that I think I just grab something to drink, but I think I already have something
That was
prepared.
good. Did you hear that? I think I grabbed something to drink.
Yeah, I
It's like
think.
a Dr. Seuss book about fucking.
Yeah.
I think I get something to drink.
I think I get something to drink after I'm done with my prick. I usually have something prepared. Like ice cold water.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Green eggs and ham.
That's what I mean. I'll eat them anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll eat them anywhere. With ice cold water,
Yeah.
I'm in. You're in. Definitely. That's what I mean. Yeah, because sometimes you could take the water if you're not drinking it and just kind of splash it on yourself. That's what I do. I'll splash it on myself
Like a spritz.
and I'll like go like this and I'll get it like all over like it's like a spritz, and then you can kind of do two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're fucking like this, and you're also like this. So it's almost like a workout,
We
too.
got a spray bottle with water.
You got the spray
For
bottle?
when the cat's fucking around and starts climbing in the way of the TV
Right.
and the shelves, you like spray him with the water. And
With
it
the
goes
bottle.
away. I use it when I'm fucking.
Right, for sure, the whole time. I have one of those things like a hamster.
The
It
cat.
hangs down above my bed, and it's just like, beep, 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 and it starts shooting water right out my face and in my nose.
I'm
And in my
just
mouth.
fucking and spraying, and the cat's looking.
I'm
at me
fucking
like,
and
what the hell
spraying.
did he do?
Right. How does he do that? He's like a ventriloquist, or like a magician from outer space, like a UFO. My dick looks like a UFO,
It's like,
unidentified flying object.
rounded flat.
It's round and flat like a dinner plate. Yeah, for sure. You can eat a steak right off of it, for sure. Steak and eggs.
It's like putting a quarter in a change slot when you're fucking.
Right, exactly. It's like putting a quarter in a fucking dollar slot. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. Yeah, but back to the water. It sprays everywhere. You know what I mean? I just like to have water. You know what I mean? Like, just bathe in water. You know? Yeah, but, I don't know. You have anything on your mind?
Bro, my mind is a total blank.
Yeah, my mind is like a blanket.
Yeah.
It just lays down.
Thoughts come and I say them and then they go away.
Yeah.
That's how I live my whole life.
Right, for sure. I don't even know sometimes where I am.
Yeah, I'm just winging it.
Right, sometimes I'll take a chicken wing and like a bat wing and then just go through life winging it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like spicy wings. Or like sturdy wings. You know what I mean? Sturdy wings. You ever been to that place? Sturdy Wings? There's someone there holding a sign that says orphan for sale. Whatever that means. It says orphanage treasure hunter. And then there's a
pedophile.
It's a pedophile. And then there's one that says, I stand for wood. And I don't know what that means. So I think so, like when someone has wood, someone just stands up. Because you gotta show it. You gotta show your wood. I stand for my wood.
Yeah.
You know, I stand up for my wood. My wood stands up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stand up wood. That's a stand up wood.
Yeah, you gotta show it off.
Yeah, he's a stand up wood.
Some kids, remember at school you'd get an erection and the teacher would call you to come up front.
And suck it?
Kids would be trying to hide their erection with the book. I would show mine off.
I showed
would
mine.
raise my hand and be like, can I come up there real quick?
Right, I would
Walk
show.
down the aisle.
Right, I would have it hidden in a textbook, and then they would be like, open to page 67, and boom, my pecker would be page 67.
Yeah, we
The
call
whole
it
thing.
taking the cock walk.
Taking the cock walk,
You go
right.
down, you do a spin and come back, show that thing off.
You show it off. You might as well, like you're a supermodel. Like you just put on your hair. You know, you got your hair, and you got your balls, and your balls are out.
Yeah, taking the cock walk.
Taking the cock walk, and it like, well, you know, if you have the length, it kind of like goes back and forth too. So like you could do like a little dance where like your arms are going up like this, and like your dick is going like the opposite direction. So it's like this.
Yeah, no, I was in like 5th grade. I could have been completely.
You might not even
naked.
had a dick.
No one would.
Did you have a dick?
No one could tell I had an erection except for me.
And that was you kind of didn't even, I didn't, because I don't even know if I had a dick when I was in 5th grade. I don't think I grew one yet. I think it was just a fleshy patch of skin or something like that. You know, we gotta look that up. When do you grow a dick? At what age do you grow a dick?
I think you still have a fleshy patch of skin.
I think sometimes I do, yeah. But I think, because I was made like upside down and backwards,
Yeah.
I feel like, you know. Sometimes I don't even know if I have balls, you know. Sometimes I feel like it's like a bag of sand, you know what I mean? Because if I was at the beach, then it can possibly be like a whole sand castle. You know, I could be king of the castle, and I don't even know. Yeah. I'm king of the castle, you know.
Nobody told you.
Balls to the wall,
Yeah,
king to the castle.
Nobody told me.
I was like, I'm king of the castle. Whoa. Balls to the wall. Dude, yeah, it's unbelievable when you can really, can like identify your scrotum and really know what's going on there.
Yeah, I still don't know what's going on.
Right, because sometimes it's tough to tell. You know what I mean? Because sometimes like you'll like do something that feels good, but like in your mind it feels wrong. You know what I mean? Like if you like put them on like a chalkboard and like put like chalk on the ball and see what happens, and then you draw on the chalkboard with your ball and just kind of like do like silly drawings of people, of like the other students. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, I actually got to get mine checked.
Your balls?
My balls, yeah. I'm trying to knock up my girl.
And it's not working?
It's not working.
Really?
I come so much. I'm coming all the time.
I'm coming and going.
Coming like crazy.
Damn, and nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's all the years of drugs and shit that I
Probably,
did.
yeah. You probably got to like clear that out
Yeah.
or something.
I
Yeah.
did a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
testosterone for a long time.
Right,
I
for
was
sure.
in the gym.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Yeah, they could test them up, but and it's not even. It's like also when sometimes you don't have always the strongest ones. So sometimes the ones that are, it's just like you got to keep trying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some of them are just like you have a low count.
Yeah.
That's why
we're lazy. I got like lazy. Speed.
Right, for sure. For sure, they're like.
Yeah, they're just barely going.
Right. When I come, it's like I'm like pressing a whipped cream bottle upside down. Right side up actually, because you got to do it upside down, but you do it this way, and it's like.
Mine's more like pouring syrup.
Syrup? You're a syrup?
Drip.
Like Aunt Jemima?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you say that, like aren't you my mama?
Yeah.
Right? With the syrup? It's a slow drip. That's what I mean. So you might have a slow drip, the slow drip symptom, sympathy of the music, of different things, of like they go in and out. So like, I would tell the doctor that.
Yeah.
And see what he said.
Apparently, to test it, you have to give him some semen.
Oh, you have to give it. The guy's like, he has like
put in a cup.
with his bare hand. He's like a grizzly man.
Yeah,
he's like, I need your semen.
He just comes over and grabs you by the penis and starts jerking in this cup. You're like, what the fuck?
What kind of doctor is this?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like he like rips your pants off too.
Once you find out he gives you a dry hand job, you just go back every week.
Yeah, you're just like, I need to get checked again. My balls feel
My
weird.
insurance covers those hand jobs.
Yeah. Damn, it's like a brothel.
It's like the government's paying for me to get a hand job.
Nice. They should do that. They should pay for people to get hand jobs. I feel like the world would be a better place.
It would.
Right? If the government was like, all right, all these, whoever, male, female, mixed, both in the middle, I think there's people in the middle now, that, would just get hand jobs. Right? Yeah. They're like, say someone's like cleaning up someone that cleans up like poop. You know what I mean? They're like, you could just do one hand job a week instead of cleaning up poop for 6 days. They might take the hand job.
I would take the hand job.
That's what I mean. They'll pay them to just do the hand job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I would do. I would take the hand job instead of cleaning up poop.
Yeah.
I like hand jobs. I feel like hand jobs is like a dead art.
It is.
It's a lost art. It really is. And I like hand jobs. I like, you know what I mean? It's gotta like be like, it's gotta, be, because the hand job can be like anywhere. You know what I mean? Like you get like a hand job like in a dark alley, or I got a hand job in a Denny's. You know what I mean? Or like I got a hand job at the school fair. You know what I mean?
Last
week, right? At the right. No, definitely not. I got a hand job at a bakery. They were baking cakes. And
I love cake. Don't ruin cake.
And yeah, the woman that owned it, she was like 97. She gave me a hand job.
Nice.
Yeah, and I topped the cake. You know what I mean? I was I was part of the cake. The cake was part of me.
You're like the icing. Man.
I was the icing on the cake. Right? Exactly.
That's the icing on the cake.
Right. That's it. I said, "Oh, he's the icing on the cake." That's what they said. I walked in. There he is, the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? Someone later was like, "That's it. That's the icing on the cake. I'm out of here," and just left. I was like, "Wow."
Somebody else was like, "That's the fucking icing."
That certainly is the icing on the cake. We're selling that fucker. Get it out there. Yeah. So it was a good time, to say the least. Have you ever gotten a hand job in a weird place?
I got a hand job I'm not gonna say how long ago. I got a hand job in the movie theater recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I feel like a movie theater is like a good place for that too.
Yeah. It was the worst movie you could possibly get a hand job to. I won't say the movie what it was, but it was about a guy that's going through a really, really tough time in life. He's just really down, so it's kind of depressing, and I'm just over here getting jerked off.
It's like, yeah, that's super weird. So
Yeah.
you're like looking at this big person go through some troubled times, and you're like, oh yeah. You're like, yeah, I'm almost there.
It was kind of weird. I tried not to focus
Super
too much
weird.
on the movie.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's an interesting mix. That's almost like you're playing Crazy Taxi, or you're playing chicken.
Hungry hippos.
Yeah, or hungry hippos. Yeah, you're playing chicken when you don't know which way you're coming because you're like, I'm coming and I'm going, but you're like, oh, it feels good. Oh, that's weird. Oh, you know, until you don't know what's going on. So
you come and then you don't know if you should be feeling ashamed about it.
right. That's what I would say the same thing. I would be ashamed, James Ashamed. That would be my name. I'd be like, my name is James Ashamed. I would tell them when I was in the movie. I would be like, my name is James Ashamed, and I would have a big pile of stuff on my pants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would say, I spilled the Coke.
Yeah.
I spilled the Coke, or the Mountain Dew. You know, whichever you like to drink, whichever it is. You know, Mountain Dew, Coke, Pepsi, Fanta.
Fanta's good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, what else? I don't know how long you think we should go for. What's a good time? I don't even know.
I think we're there.
I think we did pretty good, right?
We did good.
I know it's an hour and 10 minutes.
Nice.
That's pretty solid, you know.
I'm pretty solid.
For sure, yeah, for sure. I've been pretty solid for most of the podcast. It's good as fuck.
You got that written down.
I know, I got that written down. Somehow I was like trying to write down good afternoon for something, and I thought I crossed it out. I just left off good and then AF. And I was like, damn, this must be good as fuck. Because I wrote it down, and then it was nothing. I didn't know what is good as fuck, but it was nothing was good as fuck. I was just writing the word good afternoon, and I quit halfway. And then saw it later on. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty interesting. But yeah, we can wrap it up for sure. I think this is a solid time, for sure. You know, some other times, like I said, we'll go a little bit longer. But is there anything else you wanna say to anyone out there, like our first podcast?
Yeah, no, not really. Just looking forward to doing this next week and keep it going for you guys. It's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you have any questions, comments, things you want us to talk about, be sure to drop them in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share it to your friends, get the word out, spread the love. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
For sure. And I definitely say the same thing. Definitely, you know, we love to, like I said in the beginning, we love to get the family big, get more people watching. For sure, we're here. Comment, share, subscribe. This is the first podcast, Country City. Thank you for joining us, and we love you guys. And have a great day. Have a great week. All right. Remember, get up, wash your balls, wash your fucking whatever, your ass, and get out there. And if you got some of that anxiety or whatever that's pulling you back or whatever it is, that's your buddy. Grab that shit and get out there. All right, and do what you need to do. All right. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Thank you for joining us. Boom.